Now, the two of you have worked together as advocates for a long time. I want to know, what does it mean to be able to connect with other people who are also living with lung cancer? And how do these connections really help you in your own life?
Really incredibly helpful. When I was diagnosed, actually, the first person I met was Jill. At the time, she just lived 10 minutes away from me. We had several mutual friends, but we had never actually met. And she pretty much gave me on the phone a crash course, and it was lung cancer 101, and told me all of the things that I needed to know, things that I should ask my doctor, even helped me change my appointment to a different thoracic oncologist who, she thought would, be better for my situation, who I actually adore and have been with since I was first diagnosed, so almost 8 years. So it was tremendous to have someone to talk to who was also living with lung cancer. I also had young kids when I was diagnosed. And, we talked about all kinds of things, including what to tell the kids, how to tell the kids, just everything. And, it has been helpful throughout my time living with lung cancer. I don't think you can underestimate how alone someone might feel when they're diagnosed and not knowing, the language and terminology, and meeting someone who understands what you're going through, whether it's someone close by like Joe and I are physically, or whether it's online through a patient group like the EGFR resistors, is just an incredible way to connect and feel like you're not alone, that you have people who can really, really understand.
Yeah, and again, it was different, and there really aren't words to explain the feeling of helplessness, that I felt when I watched my mom and dad and aunt and, be diagnosed, suffer, and die from lung cancer. There wasn't any support. There was no compassion. People didn't understand the disease. There weren't any grassroots lung cancer walks or events anywhere in the country. And there, certainly wasn't a lung cancer community. And so for me, it was coincidence or fate, but the first organization in the country dedicated exclusively to lung cancer was founded in my community, and I got involved. And I wasn't a patient, but even as a loved one or a caregiver, it is just as important to find that support and those connections. And so it changed my world. No amount of therapy could have helped me through the losses, like, connecting with other people who understood. And then when it came full circle and I was diagnosed, it also armed me with, a lot of information and knowledge. So that was helpful. But more importantly for me, I knew that my kids also would never have to suffer in silence like I did.